Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Unfortunately, tonight, the Golden State Warriors season comes to an abrupt end. Really tough way to go out. When you look at this game, early on, the Warriors fell behind, and the Kings were just able to continue their momentum. And Curry, he came around in the second half, but you give credit to the defense that Murray, the young Murray, did defending against Stephen Curry. And Murray ended up having 32 points in the game. I think he made 8 threes actually. When you go against a really good young Sacramento Kings team, this is what could potentially happen out there. Look, it's a tough way to have your season come to an end, but when you got to be really excited about the young talent on this Golden State Warriors team. When you have three 21-year-olds in Moses Moody, Brandon Pizinski, and then you got Trace Jackson Davis out there, Jonathan Kuminga. These are a number of young players that get you really excited. So for this Warriors team, it's going to be really fun to see what additions they make to this group. And this team could definitely be competing for a championship next season. But you tip your cap in this game. The Sacramento Kings, they, struggled down the stretch of the season, but they're able to put it together in this game. And being that last year the Warriors eliminated the Kings in 7 games in that playoff series, that's where for the Kings, that it feels good for them to knock out the Warriors here. And look, this is a really tough loss because, you really felt that if this Warriors team could potentially advance from the play-in tournament, that this group could potentially be able to go very deep in the Western Conference playoff picture and compete for a championship. But in this game, look, it was tough. Klay Thompson, I don't believe he made a shot in the game. Really tough because he had been playing his best basketball and had made his way back into the starting lineup with how well he played coming off the bench. So look, this is a tough game for Klay Thompson. Welcome in, everyone, to the Golden State Warriors post-game show. A tough way for the Warriors season to come to an abrupt end as they drop this one 118-94 against the Sacramento Kings in the play-in tournament. So with the win for the Kings, they advance in the play-in tournament. They will be taking on the New Orleans Pelicans, and the winner of that game on Friday will be the number 8 seed in the NBA Western Conference. Welcome in, Kayla. Well, sucks the Warriors lost the tournament. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. This team really fought hard all season, and you look at how deep the Western Conference was this year. So many good teams, and the fact that the Warriors were 2 games better than they were last season, And last season, I mean, they were a 6 seed. They were already assured a spot in the first round of the playoffs. And so for them to be 46 and 36 and only be the 10th seed, it gives you an idea of just how good the Western Conference was this season. But for the Warriors, you feel good going into next season. I mean, when you have 3 young 21-year-olds out there, Brandon Pazinski, Jonathan Kuminga, of course, you have Trace Jackson Davis out there, Moses Moody. These are some really good young players that really played well this season, and getting the opportunity to get to watch their development was really fun this season. Welcome in, SG Sports Talk channel. Welcome in, everyone, to the Warriors post-game show as we're breaking down this one. The Warriors season comes to an abrupt end as they drop this one 118-94 against the Sacramento Kings. Turnovers really hurt the Warriors in this game. They had just way too many costly turnovers. You needed to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. At least the Warriors will play the All-Star game in a year, so that will be good for the business and all. In San Francisco, that is going to be epic. That is something that that's something that I mean, when I think about how exciting that would be to attend an NBA All-Star game. I'm not sure what the pricing would look like, but that is it's going to be fun. The Warriors are going to be hosting the All-Star game next season. And next season, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that this Warriors team could be in position to compete for an NBA championship next season. So you're really excited to see what additions this Warriors team makes in the off season, because this team, I mean, it was just incredible. Brandon Pazinski, how well he played, the confidence that he showed out there. Moses Moody, I mean, what a year he had, and he came up big in this game in the play-in tournament with 16 points. And for the Warriors, Moses Moody, along with Jonathan Kuminga, they both were second in scoring for the Warriors with 16 points. Curry with 22 points. He was 3 of 7 from 3, 8 of 16 from the field, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. But for Stephen Curry, the thing is that in the first half, you give credit to the Sacramento Kings. Murray did a really good job defending Stephen Curry. So when you look at how the first half went, it was tough for the Warriors to fall behind early in this game. They fell behind by double digits. Then it became 15, 16 points. And when you are trying to play catch up the rest of the game, it makes it very tough out there. Well, since the Warriors lost, yeah, we have to look forward to both the Niners and Giants. Absolutely. In the first thought that went into my mind, when you have a season like for the Warriors come to an abrupt end, I mean, you just want to get back out there and play another game and to get a win. But you have to be patient until next season. But the good news is that you feel very confident about what this Warriors team is capable of next season. So you have something to really look forward to see what additions this Warriors team adds. I mean, as long as you got Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, I think Klay Thompson is going to be a free agent, and I would expect the Warriors to bring him back. Now, as far as how many years that looks like, not sure if it would be a 2 or 3 year deal. I definitely would see the Warriors working out a nice contract with Klay Thompson. So we shall see how everything plays out. Still think the Warriors should have won the game today, but it's okay. We can always try next season. I'm with you, Kayla. This was really tough because, you look at how many second chance points the Sacramento Kings had in this game, and the Warriors, they were unable to secure the offensive rebounds in this game. So that's tough. When you give an opponent that many second chance opportunities, giving them too many like that, they are going to take advantage of it. So you tip your cap to the Sacramento Kings team. The fans were electric tonight. They were rocking at the Golden One Center. So, being for the Warriors, there were a lot of Warrior fans as well. The Kings did do a good job of keeping the home crowd advantage. And the Warriors, they did a lot of good things, but ultimately their mistakes cost them. And, when you had certain guys that you would expect to knock down shots, like Thompson, he was just really off tonight. And it's tough. Definitely tough because, you feel that you could have had this game, and the way that this Warriors team, you felt that if they could get past the play-in tournament, that it would be very exciting to see what they could accomplish moving forward and make a deep playoff push. It's tough. Got to stay strong out there at SG. This team is a confident group out there. And I still believe that Thompson, Curry, Draymond Green, I believe that this trio still has what it takes to continue their dynasty and continue to add championships. And I mean, with the likes of Brandon Pazinski, Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, I mean, you have these young, talented players that are only going to get better. And when you see what they could do next season, this is where you have a lot of confidence that this Warriors team is going to be very good next season. And then, of course, you will get the opportunity to add to this group in a free agency or via trade. What's going on, Brian? How's it going? Do you know how I can watch the post-game press conference for this game? You might be able to find it on YouTube, potentially. But usually, well, for me at least, the post-game press conference, I'm not sure. They might be on TNT. You could check ESPN, but YouTube is likely to be your best bet. Welcome in, everyone, to the Warriors post-game show. We are going to be getting to our picks of the game, so would love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And for me, I'm going to take Moses Moody in this game. 16 points tonight. He had 3 rebounds. He was 5 of 8 from the field. Thought he had an excellent performance tonight, and to get to see what the young 21-year-old was able to do in this game, he really stepped up. You had some guys that had off games. Thompson, Curry was shut down mostly in the first half, but then really got it going in the second half. But you just didn't have too many players really stepping up big. Moody was great out there. Wiggins had 12 points. Green, he was incredible. 12 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. My pick of the game, Moses Moody. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good answer. I was gonna say yeah, because the game was on TNT, so you might be able to get post game press conference from there, or potentially ESPN if they show highlights, or potentially on YouTube. There, I believe, should be some press conferences. Awesome pick, Kayla. Yep, Stephen Curry. Big shout out to him. I mean, he came through in the second half and, really was stepping up big. 22 points in the game. Not quite, the huge performances that we have seen from Stephen Curry against the Kings, but still, just an incredible performance and doing it all. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Awesome pick, Kayla. Appreciate your support, everyone, and let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up the like button. Thank you so much, everyone, for your incredible support. Smashing that like button. This lets the YouTube algorithm know that this Warriors post-game show is important, so YouTube can recommend this Golden State Warriors post-game show to as many Warriors fans in Dub Nation and all basketball fans out there. Thank you so much, everyone. Warriors, we look forward to seeing them bounce back strong next season. I believe this group is going to be able to compete for an NBA championship next season. And when you have the likes of 3 young 21-year-olds in Brandon Pazinski, Moses Moody, and Jonathan Kuminga, these players are becoming young superstars in the making right in front of our very eyes. So this is very exciting to get to see. And when you have the trio, the 3 Hall of Famers, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, you know that this group is going to be competing for an NBA championship. And will we see them add a 5th championship to their dynasty next season? That is what we have to look forward to. So hope everyone has a great off season, and want to say thank you to everyone for checking out some Warriors post game shows here on the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope you have a great night, everyone. Congrats to the Sacramento Kings and their fans on a well-earned and hard-fought win. And best of luck against the Pelicans on Friday to potentially get the 8 seed. So best of luck. Thank you, everyone. Warriors will be back next year. Appreciate it, everyone.